Okay, hello everyone. That's part 4 in our series of rounded shapes and solids. Last video we have uh, reviewed or found a way in order to memorize the formulas for the volume of cylinders, cones, and spheres. Let's today see how can we solve a problem for volume of cylinder. Okay, so very quickly, we last time we said as a basic thing for a circle, which is a 2D shape. We said area equals pi r square. And so for a cylinder, we said that the volume of a cylinder equals pi r square, but multiplied by the age of the cylinder. Okay, so let's see most of the time, or actually this is like a typical problem for a cylinder. You have a cylinder drawn like that, given that the radius is 5 meters and the height is, let's say, 10 meters. Okay, so I like that style in geometry. Step one, write down the formula that you're going to work on or use. So the formula for volume of a cylinder equals pi r square h. Okay. Step 2, define your variables. Let's see what you have and what are you missing. So I have here h equals 10 meter and r equals 5 meter. Now there's something very important in step 2. Check the units. Check the units. Be sure that all your units are the same. So everything is in meters, everything is centimeters, everything is feet. You can't combine or mix units. Let's say your height or my height is 5'11". I can say, okay, I'm 16. 16 what? 16 feet or 16 inch? No, impossible. So 5'11", 5 feet and 11 inch. Okay. Step 3, I'll try to keep everything here in the same place. Okay, here. I have a very big handwriting. So step 3, plug in the numbers or the values in your formula in step 1. So V equals, I have 3.14 multiplied by R squared, it's 5 squared, multiplied by H, which is 10. Step 4, which is the easiest one. Step 4 is algebra. Step 4 is algebra. In geometry, most of the time you will be allowed to use calculator. So bring your calculator. I have one here, of course. Okay, and we're going to do 3.14 multiplied by 5 squared. If you don't have a square button, so this is 5 multiplied 2 times, multiplied by 5, multiplied by another 5, and then the last thing is the 10. You're going to get here equals 785 what? Don't leave it like that. 785 meter or meter squared or cubic meter. Meter cubed, very good, cubic meter, because it's a 3D shape. Okay, that's a very simple one for cylinder. Let's do another one here. You are provided with a cylinder. Let's say that shape here. And you are given the diameter. This time you are given the diameter that is 10. And you are given the length or width of your cylinder 20. Now again, step 1, if you remember, step 1, write down the formula V equals pi r square h. Step 2, define your variables and check the units. Okay, so h equals and r equals. Don't make a mistake here. Don't say that h equals 10. No, that's wrong. Okay, h is how far is the two cylinders from the two circles from each other, the two bases. Don't forget that these are the bases of your cylinder. How far are they from each other? I'm looking for this distance here. How far are they? It's very clear that is 20. Okay. What about your radius? I was given here the diameter. It was 10. That is the diameter. R is half of the diameter. So divide the diameter by 2. That's correct. It's 5. Okay. We didn't put units here, so let's use here inch. Okay. Now I'm ready. Step number 3. Plug in your values. So V equals 3.14 multiplied by 5 squared multiplied by 20. Step 4 is the algebra part. Very easy. Open back your calculator. It's 3.14 multiplied by 5. Again, if you don't have a square button, I have it here. If you don't have it, just multiply it again and by 20. Then this will give you 1570 cubic inch. Okay, that is it. Thank you very much. I wish you have enjoyed the video and see you in the next one. Keep tuned. Assalamu alaikum.